Hi, and welcome to Carolina Varsity's 2013 Week 9 preview of the Southwestern 4A Conference. I'm Dale Ross.
And I'm the pet man, Matt Morrow.
Matt, the next game is Myers Park 2-5, 0-2, going over to play Porter Ridge 5-2, 2-0 in conference. And it's Porter Ridge's homecoming. I realized the preview that I wrote had a few things backwards. I apologize. I had it right in the header, just didn't have it right in the body. Here again, I think now teams have to start looking about where, like Myers Park, have got to start worrying about where they're going to do for playoffs. Porter Ridge is kind of in a good position right now, 5-2, 2-0 in conference. Porter Ridge has got to keep their eye on the trophy, and that's the first place trophy, right? So keep winning, keep pace with Butler, or Rocky River, because those two will decide something. Mm-hmm. So they've got to kind of keep pace by, keep getting their wins, whereas Myers Park's got to start getting some motivation that, hey, we're going to need some wins, period, just to make the playoffs, no matter, where we fall in conference. We don't have enough wins right now to get into the playoffs. So there needs to be a little bit of an urgency for Myers Park if they want to play in the playoffs, right, to help motivate them. Porter Ridge, new team in the Southwestern 4A. This is now, a lot of times, one of the more physical teams in the Southwestern 4A, at least my experience in the past. This year, maybe not quite as so, but Myers Park's going to be a lot more physical than most teams that Porter Ridge has faced, excluding the Mount Tabor. So I think it's going to be a good ball game, and I just think it's really going to be about, for Myers Park, they're just going to have some focus and play smarter against a very disciplined team. I'm sure that Coach Stein, though he may not be on the sidelines, is still going to have some words of advice of how to play Porter Ridge.
Yeah, I think this game, it could, if Coach Stein was coaching as normal, mm-hmm, I would pick this game to be one to watch. But, given the issues going on there, right, that's obviously got an effect here. I think the key for Myers Park, you got to pound Jaquavion Alexander and control the clock. It's not that Porter Ridge is a real explosive offensive team, but I think right now for what Myers Park has going on, you want to kind of keep things simple. You don't have your main play caller and leader with Coach Stein there. So you've got, a good, really good, talented back who's kind of underrated. I think you let him, do the work, and, you can throw a few passes off of that, but let him, do his thing. And, you got a good, good offensive line. Let those guys do some work, control the clock, shorten the game a little bit. And they've got players, and they can come off play action after pounding them and hurt you. So, that's the way I'd start out with this one. I think the key for Porter Ridge, you got to get some big plays off of play action, I think, in this one. Myers Park's a real aggressive type defense. Mm-hmm. And one thing you said earlier this year, when you're aggressive on defense, you blitz and such, you're trying to hide something. Now, what are they trying to hide at Myers Park? We don't know. I think if you do that, though, those linebackers will come up, and Myers Park has some decent guys in the secondary, but they aren't world beaters. Mm-hmm. You can get some plays on them, and Luke Bailey and Robbins and such, those guys can get into space and make plays. Bailey can make some big catches over the top. That's something I'd look at if I was Porter Ridge to try and get the score, because in terms of size, I don't know if Porter Ridge can consistently drive and drive and drive and drive on a team like Myers Park. I think that's the way I'd go if I was Porter Ridge here, and then just try to get some big plays to help you out a little bit. This game could be closer than expected, but I do like Porter Ridge to pull out the victory.
Yeah, it could have been a very, very good ball game if we still had the coach involved. My comment on the blitzing, it's either a part of your scheme or you're hiding something. And a lot of times teams blitz because they're hiding something. It may be something in the secondary, so they're trying to shut down the passing game as quickly as they can. You know, make the quarterback make a fast decision.
Right.
You know, maybe get up to do some. You know, it could be run blitzing as well, but or like I said, it could be a part of the scheme. So at Myers Park, I saw them in one ball game. I don't know if they're trying to hide anything, or if it's just you know, that's the way they want to play defense. Be very aggressive, to the point of maybe being overly aggressive.
Right.
And the thing is Porter Ridge is probably one of those teams that can take advantage of that.
Right.
Very opportunistic. So great ball game. Porter Ridge's homecoming. And if any of you Myers Park fans are here, it's one of the best places to go watch a football game in the area. So go enjoy the ball game. Thank you.